Good morning, campers, and welcome back to Project Zomboid. I'm Juniper, and today we are turning on the lights. I'll have to see if there's a light switch in our little room over here. Oh, look at that! That light switch does the whole room. I wonder how much power that takes. Generator info. Alright, currently we are powering... Oh my god, we're powering a blue fridge, a green fridge, 3 lights, 4 mini fridges, a plain fridge, a red fridge, a steel fridge, a white fridge. Alright, let's go check out and figure out what the heck that's all about. Because, like, these lights here don't take very much power, but I really don't want to be powering a bazillion fridges. Well, this appears to be our problem here. All of these fridges are being powered. Like, you can hear them, they're running. That's not what we want. Although it is time to listen to the radio. By guesswork, I believe that it is finally to the point where we could have another helicopter. So we're going to go ahead and listen to the radio this morning while I talk through what we're going to have to do about this particular problem. I think that it was 4 mini fridges for sure. And I think it was all 4 of these big fridges here that were showing up on the list downstairs. So what can we do? Can we disassemble? It needs a propane torch. We have a welder mask. We don't have a propane torch. Can we pick them up? Or we can pick up the mini fridges. That's good. Can we pick up the big fridges? We could. We might have to put a whole bunch of stuff down. But yeah, we can pick up the big fridges too. We just want to find anywhere to put them. We would have to pick up the fridges and then like put them over here or something so the generator doesn't power them. Because the generator powers things in like a distance. Like the generator is right here. Apparently this is about where the line is as far as what it'll power. Also no helicopter today. So put that away. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll pick up the mini fridges and we'll put them on the shelves, but we'll have to dismantle the big fridges, I think. So we're gonna need a propane torch, to disassemble this fridge. It's all right. We can go check out the hardware store. That is one thing about this game that I feel like isn't very intuitive. There's no off switch, as far as I know, on the fridges. Like I can't just go up to this fridge that I don't want here and say turn off. Because anything that's within the distance of that generator gets powered. Like that light post we saw out in the parking lot. That one, there's no off switch for that. It's within the range of the generator, and so it gets powered. And there's nothing I can do about that. The light switch that I flicked inside of our base, that I do have control over because it has a switch. But I believe the light switches for the interior lighting is the only thing in the game like this one that allows you to turn off power to something. Well, okay, I take it back. The stove and those sorts of things, those also allow you to turn them off, but the fridge is an always on kind of thing. I gotta say, so far it's not looking good. I've definitely seen propane torches. It would be very unlucky if we didn't have one in the mall already. Don't really want to go back all the way out to that same hardware store again, but we will if we have to. So yeah, I'm not seeing a propane torch here. That's kind of frustrating. There's a couple other places in the mall we can look if we don't end up finding one. Yep, no luck in the hardware store. Unfortunate indeed. So we're gonna go and we're gonna head off to the I don't even know what it's called, the like farming store? Is that what this is? Oh, this is a wall. This is a farming store down here. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like all gardening equipment through here. No propane torches at all. So, that's a little bit unlucky for sure. There could certainly be one hiding somewhere in the mall that I'm forgetting. I feel like I've seen multiple of them, but where could they possibly be? I could check some of these shelves. Sometimes there's wacky stuff on the Gigamart shelves. Sometimes there isn't. So like here's gardening supplies in the Gigamart. We'll look through here, see if we can find one, but I think we're gonna end up back upstairs trying to figure out how to pick up an entire fridge in our pocket. Oh my god, there's a pipe wrench right here. We went on an epic adventure looking for a pipe wrench, and there's one in the Gigamart. Thanks, game. There's two in the Gigamart, it turns out. I'm gonna grab this roasting pan. That could come in handy for later on when we start doing more complex cooking. So as expected, there were no... Apparently we're out of our lighter. We'll have to pick one of those up. There were no welding torches in the Gigamart, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head back over to the generator and we'll see how much power it's pulling now so we can get a read on just how many of those fridges we might have to move. The generator info says that it's powering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fridges still. My god, alright. So we have to move all of those fridges? That's insane. But look how nice and lit up our house looks now. This is great. Give me lighter. One that's mostly empty, so I can use it up. There we go. You can't combine lighters, at least not to my knowledge, in vanilla. So, and I don't have a mod to do it. So it always annoys me having lighters that are like 10% full or something. Let's see what it's gonna take for us to move these fridges. We have to move all 6 of these. All 6 of these are currently being powered. So I'm gonna take this stuff and move it. Actually, I'm gonna stand over here. I'm gonna take all this stuff off of this shelf. And then this is where we're gonna put all of our stuff. Like our crowbar of pestilence. Apparently our backpack won't fit on this shelf. It's alright, backpack can go on the ground. Alright, so now we're carrying very little. We're still carrying a little bit, but we're carrying very little. Alright, it says we can pick the fridge up. Excellent. Alright, I'm carrying the fridge. It is hurting us. How far do we have to go to drop this off? I'm gonna be pretty cautious. I'm gonna go all the way over here. Actually, we're gonna experiment. So I'm gonna put this fridge here, because I think it's kind of comical. Steel fridge. Now we're gonna go downstairs and make sure the steel fridge isn't powered. Actually, we don't have to go downstairs. We can listen. The steel fridge is not powered. Perfect. We're gonna move all the fridges over here. Seems like a good idea to me. We're halfway done. I'm gonna take a quick drink of water. There we go. So when you're placing things, if you hold down left click, left mouse button, you can rotate it as you place it. So that's just, the tooltip tells you how to do that, but that's the way you rotate things when you're placing them. Oh, come on, we're getting bored? We're moving fridges. Like, nothing is more riveting than moving fridges around. We're on to the last fridge, but I was thinking, why not take it for ourselves? I like red. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna walk all the way downstairs with our extremely heavy load and install this in our very own home. There we go. Just like that, we have our own fridge. That's very exciting. It's not the fridge that I want long term. There's a fridge over in the liquor store down the hall that is a very big fridge, and it's the one that I want. But for now, we'll use this one. There's no rush for the bigger fridge. So we're gonna rest up here, and then I'm gonna grab something else from upstairs. While we're here, we're also going to grab oh, never mind. We are not gonna grab a red oven because we need electrical 3. Unlucky. Eventually, we'll come back and we'll grab a red oven to go with our red fridge. But for now, we will go ahead and I'm going to put my backpack back on. And then I need to replace it on the list with this tactical webbing, which I can do by doing the loosen tighten option. I'm not really sure if this does anything apart from basically unequip it or re-equip it. I don't understand how this modded thing works, so oh well, it's fine. But we'll equip all of our stuff again and we will go on our merry way. Taking a peek at our generator, we now have 3 lights and 1 red fridge, so we're using 0.16 liters per hour. That's pretty good. Much better than having 4 mini fridges and 6 full-size fridges on this one generator. So this is manageable. We can just leave this on and refill it every once in a while. Now, trying to decide what I want to do with the rest of our space here. I'm gonna leave this second square here. Let me just show you. I'm gonna leave these 2 squares open because I eventually want to replace them with a bigger fridge. So we're gonna start working in this direction and kind of fill out most of this area with cabinets. I think it's a good way to do this. In fact, I'm trying to decide how I want to organize the kitchen here. Well, for the time being, we're just going to go grab a whole bunch of cabinets and install them. Since we're in a building mood today. Alright, we're going to pick up 1 of these white countertops. Hopefully we don't break it. Alright, we didn't break it. Let's just cram that counter inside of our backpack. Sounds about right to me. And we'll pick this one up. Except it's not empty. Alright. Then we'll pick this one up. Like so. Hopefully we don't break this one. Alright. Cram that inside our backpack. Oh, it doesn't fit? Okay. Well, I will be satisfied with just the 2 pieces of countertop today. Alright, we've got 1 of our cabinets installed. And we're going to pull the next one out, and we'll install that one too. Just like so. This will give us a little bit more storage in the base, as we're certainly starting to run low on that. And there we go. So the goal would be eventually to put like a washer-dryer over here, maybe. Anything along this wall we can plumb, just like we did the sink, because we can put barrels on the upstairs. But like I couldn't put the washing machine over here, for example, because there wouldn't be a way to plumb it to outdoor water collector. Alright, so I'm realizing that we haven't killed a single zombie today, and that's kind of against the rules. You have to kill zombies in a zombie killing game. So let's go and do a patrol. Wow, it's really raining. Well, I'm glad I came out here to look, because look at all of these zombies down here. That's a pretty decent sized group, pretty darn close to our house. I'm surprised we're still getting so much encroachment. You know, we've been clearing out zombies in the area for so long. This is surprising to me. There really shouldn't be this many of them. Let's take a peek. Anybody else? I guess not. What about, whoops, I just minimized the window. What about down here? I don't see any. How about over here? Alright. Well, I'm going to call that good. Mission accomplished. We've killed a zombie today. We've killed 8 or so. Wondering if we need to focus more on clearing out that mall or clearing out that hotel, just because we keep getting zombies pushing up close to our base, which is not good. Alright. So this is our kitchen. You know, our kitchen needs one more touch. We've got ourselves a white microwave here and an espresso deluxe. Definitely need that. Oh, and I grabbed a toaster, which I don't have countertop space for yet. So there we go. We've got ourselves a toaster, which actually works. You can actually use it to do something. A espresso deluxe, which I assume does something. I don't know what it does though. And a microwave. So we can actually heat up food with this before we get ourselves a stove. This isn't that important because we have the fire pit outside that we can use, but there we go. We've got ourselves a real kitchen. A very good job. All right. Well, thanks friends for joining me today. I hope you had a good time, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye now.